Music fills the streets of Latin America, day in and day out. They're always bustling with people. It's the tapestry of life here. It's hard to believe that they're totally under the control of crime gangs, though. But be under no doubt, they are. Our guide, All In, speaks to them continuously on the phone, driving with the door open so that they can see us.
Two guys there, they were part of the gang.
They gave us permission to enter. Without that agreement, this would be lethal. We're watched continuously. We just don't know by whom. People scratch out a living to survive here. Many resort to crime, but the crimes are committed within these communities. There is no escape. We're in the northern triangle of Central America. It's 3 countries make it up: Guatemala, El Salvador, and here in Honduras. The countries are well known for their incredibly violent crime gangs, but they're also well known for the killing of women, femicide. It's absolutely endemic. We've come out here to find out why. Virtually every home we pass, we're told, has a story of remarkable violence. Gang murders are common. What's startling, though, is the sheer number of women being killed for being a woman. It's called femicide, and it's out of control. We were taken through a house of corrugated sheets and wood, heading to meet the surviving victims of this femicide epidemic.
Right, then we go.
They're pretty much on their own. Yurette, Rosalinda and Isaac's mother was murdered by their stepfather. Their uncle took them in and he was murdered. Relatives help them as much as they can, but this little boy is the one who protects his sister and brother. All they have is this photograph of their mother. It keeps them going. What effect living through your mother's murder has on such little ones is difficult to gauge. But Yurette has a burning desire for revenge. Their mother's picture is always with them.
A veces siento, cuando me pongo a pensar en ella, porque como ahí tenemos una foto, cuando miro la foto me dan ganas de... No, Eva, la gente, todo el mundo me toma mal, dicen que yo estoy enfermo en la cabeza. Porque yo digo que yo el día que mire a mi maestro lo voy a matar.
The femicide problem, combined with the random murder of the women's children, is partly to do with the crime gangs and poverty. But it's also part of a culture that categorises women as basically disposable items. Rich or poor, it makes no difference. Women are not even second-class citizens. Liliane was beaten to a pulp by her partner. The police wanted money to help, and they wanted her sister for sex. Now she says she is tough and a survivor. No more tears. I asked her to tell us what it's like being a woman in Honduras.
Ser en Honduras, uno recuerdo mi niñez, vengo de una gente muy humilde, de un pueblo donde mi mamá vivió violencia y antes las mujeres estaban más calladas porque yo miraba que mi mamá vivía violencia, entonces como que yo caí en ese ciclo. Las mujeres que andamos en la lucha, yo sé que en este país corremos riesgo, pero cuando nos metemos en estas luchas estamos dispuestas a darlo todo.
We won't make it. Oh. Thank you.
The sheer number of killings on a daily basis here is quite extraordinary. We know for certain of at least 3 murders every night we stayed. Those are just the ones we can guarantee happened. Navigating through the ganglands is crazy dangerous, not least because the boundaries aren't even a street apart. This is MS-13 territory. This is now Barrio 18 territory. And now this is the territory of the Avocado Gang. Silly name, but the Avocados killed 11 last week. One continuous theme running through this is the disproportionate number of women being killed. Amongst the 4 killed here was a 17-year-old girl and a member of the Barrio 18 gang. The gangs use women as part of their extortion racket because they're less likely to be stopped by the police. The girls join the gangs because they can provide them with some protection. This woman was in charge of extortion. Her gang has allowed her to retire to look after her mother. We can't identify her. Even speaking to us carries a death sentence. She spoke because she wants people to know what is happening here. What happens to the people if they don't pay the extortion?
We give them a time frame to pay, then a warning, and if they don't pay, then the members will kill them.
Do you think you'll ever join the gang again?
No,
If you did try to join and try to leave, what would happen?
they would kill me.
Poverty and crime are a lethal mix for women in the Northern Triangle. But the culture of society here, and even the law, aren't awfully helpful either. Dressed in yellow prison shirts, we could just make out one of the female labour workers on a penitentiary farm in El Salvador. Their sentences are long, often 30 years. They grow vegetables and, watched by armed guards, sell them outside the prison. Their crime? They had a miscarriage. In El Salvador, that can put you inside for life. In an anonymous private house owned by a charity, they meet as part of a self-help group. They campaign for their friends in prison to be released. They've served their sentences, but the stigma of their so-called crime means that getting back into society is hard.
La realidad es que cuando nosotros recuperamos la libertad de los muros, salimos de la cárcel. Pero estando ya afuera nos encontramos con otras barreras, nos encontramos con nuevas discriminación, y creo que más peor todavía, porque ahora ya está, o sea, ya la gente que nos juzgó cuando llegamos a la cárcel.
Poverty, crime, society, and even the law then combine to make Central America one of the most dangerous places on earth to be a woman. Even the dead are denied any dignity. Scared of gang retribution, even their families don't report them missing.
Vamos a ver el otro. Vamos a ir a ver el de la cuchera.
A man fighting for justice for the dead in El Salvador is Israel Ticas. He is a body hunter. With a constant army and police guard, he scours the hills around the capital, San Salvador, looking for murder victims. So far, he has recovered over 750 killed by the crime gangs that terrorize the so-called Northern Triangle of Central America. In recent years, 70% of them are women. This is the killing field of the MS-13 gang. 31 people have been executed here. He has found 21. Their murders were all brutal.
Aquí encontramos el cuerpo de una mujer. Acá. One body of the woman. Yeah.
And the woman, how was she killed?
She have a cut.
Mm-hmm.
Could the head. It could the farm. All body is cut.
So the whole body was cut to
Yes,
pieces?
yes.
And when she came here, she was alive? She died here?
Yes, alive.
Yeah.
It's alive. And here, killer. Here.
Yeah.
But the witness said that are 15 persons, 15 assassins here, and only one victim, only woman.
The gangs want Tikas dead. He knows this. They've tried. But he is a driven man.
If me missing my son or my daughter, I kill him. I dead. No, not is easy. Lost a family.
Central America, the Northern Triangle, is one of the most dangerous places on earth to be a woman. These religiously conservative societies offer them little protection and seems utterly resistant to change. If these young girls, already pregnant, can wish for anything for their babies, it's that their fathers protect them, or that they have a boy who at least has a chance.